Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Kufrophobia coming to you live from my living room. Gonna go look at one of the stupidest hadiths that I've come across, and I've come across many stupid hadiths, but this one is just to show you just how stupid hadiths are, right? And just how ignorant Muslims are. So this is a hadith. It's in Sahih Bukhari, okay? It's in Sahih Bukhari. What is the number? 3329. Okay, in the hadith it says, narrated by Anas, when Abdullah bin Salam heard the arrival of the Prophet at Medina, he came to him and said, I am going to ask you about 3 things which nobody knows except a prophet. Now, my understanding is this Abdullah bin Salam used to be a Jew in Medina, but the only problem is that we don't have any historical evidence of Jews living in Medina or what is today Mecca in that time period. There's no Jew sources or Jewish sources to even indicate, right? There's no archaeological artifacts, crosses, synagogues, or any of that good stuff. But here's the kicker. This guy, Abdul bin Salam, says, I'm going to ask you 3 things which nobody knows except a prophet. But wait a minute. This would mean that Abdullah bin Salam would need to be a prophet in order for him to know that the answers from Muhammad are correct. Now, I realize it takes more than 2 brain cells to understand this, but that's okay. I happen to have 4. So here's the 3 questions. First one, what is the first portion of the hour? Second question, what will be the first meal taken by the people of paradise? Third question, why does a child resemble its father? Fourth question, why does it resemble its maternal uncle? But wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I thought he was going to ask Muhammad 3 questions, but there's 4 questions here. Now we keep going. Allah's messenger said, Gabriel has just now told me of the answers. Now wait a minute. The guy says, nobody knows the answers except the prophet. And the hadith says that Gabriel came with the answers to Muhammad. Therefore, I guess Gabriel is also a prophet. Oh, but it gets better, ladies and gentlemen. Abdullah said he, meaning Gabriel, is from among all the angels, is the enemy of the Jews. I didn't know that Gabriel was the enemy of the Jews. Did you? I sure did not. Okay, what I'm saying? But let's go listen to the answers from the all-wise, all-knowing Prophet Muhammad. His answer goes, the first portion of the hour will be a fire that will bring together the people from the east to the west. I really don't know what that means. The first meal of the people of paradise will be extra lobe, kadate lobe, of fish liver. Ladies and gentlemen, Allah is a cheap mofo that he's gonna serve the people fish liver. Maybe it's supposed to be caviar, I don't know, but caviar is fish eggs, so liver, eggs, not the same thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Allah is a cheap ass. He can't even afford lobster thermidor. He can't afford a filet mignon. He's gonna give you fish liver. Then he goes on to say, as for the resemblance of the child to its parents, if a man has sexual intercourse with his wife and gets discharged first, meaning if the man comes first, the child will resemble the father. And if the woman gets discharged first, the child will resemble her. Now, I don't know about you, but that's not how it works. If the man comes first or the woman comes first, if both of them come together, which is usually rare, has nothing to do with what the child is going to look like. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the stupidity of Islam. And this is why the Quran-only Muslims laugh at the Sunnis, right? I don't know about the Shiites because I do believe they have different hadiths, but their hadiths are just as nonsensical as the Sunni. I hope you had as much fun listening as I did reading. Alhamdulillah. Till next time, mashallah.